Hi Capricorn, so I'm going to do a monthly reading for you for the month of December. Find out what's in store in your energy, your career, relationships, and what's hidden from you that you're not aware of. There will be a part 2 in subscription over on my main TikTok account, for Spiritual You. If you want to check that out, you can, if it resonates. If you want to inquire about a personal reading with myself, please click the link under my bio or in description. Oh, Pippi. Right, so Capricorn, let's go. I don't know if that wanted to come out. If it wants to, it'll come back out again. So Capricorn, please. It says process your feelings. That's your first card. In December, process your feelings. Okay. Capricorn, please. A time for healing. So there's definitely, for these Capricorns that I'm reading for now, there's definitely something to do with a lot of healing. There's something that's happened and you're having to go through this, processing and healing scenario right now, which is, anyway, let's find out, Capricorn, what is going on. It also says healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, but it could be person, like children, partners, whatever it is, but there's healing family issues here. Right, okay. Let's find out, Capricorn. Let's go. So let's have a look at your energy. High Priestess. Let's have a look at what's going on in terms of your career. We have got action, focus, communication. What's going on in terms of your relationships, so love life. We got collaboration, building, yeah. And then what's happening in terms of what's hidden from Capricorn. What's hidden is the King of Pentacles, stability. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This could be about you stabilizing something to do with your legacy, longevity, career, whatever that is in terms of your stability. Right, let's go. Let's have a look a little bit of you. So you've gone into the High Priestess mode. You're just trying to navigate through your intuition, which is great actually, because it looks like you are trying to work through this processing of your feelings. And who better to be in the energy of the Pisces, that is the Pisces energy, than healing spiritually and emotionally. And that's what the High Priestess is here to help you. So that looks really good that you're in that. Maybe you're keeping a lot to yourself at the moment and you're trying to process that. Yeah, in December. Because there's a decision. You're just going back and forth on something. And you're hoping and wishing and wanting. Something you really want to hope and wish and want for, but there's a lot of confusion. You're back and forth on it and you're not sure what to do. So you've gone into the protective mode of the High Priestess. Maybe something to grow, birth and nurture, something to do with growing, birthing and nurturing a situation. And the Devil's here. So there's something to do with you grounding and rooting a situation maybe, and bringing some happiness and abundance into it. We've got you feeling a little bit confused. Maybe you're just hoping and wishing and wanting to really navigate through your emotion here with the High Priestess. Could be something that you hope and wish and want, but you know it's back and forth and you're not sure how to come out of this confusion as yet. Right, let's see, Capricorn. There is nostalgia, so it's something from the past. It feels like nostalgia, soul connection. There's an investigation towards nostalgia. So you could be nostalgic over something in the past and you're trying to work through that with the Page of Swords. It could be something to do with an argument that you had with someone, because the Page of Swords can be a bit of a ratty situation. But it is something nostalgic for you. It's something very important to you because it comes up with the Six of Cups. Just work through it. Maybe that's what they're trying to give you with that Page of Swords. Investigate, research, and learn to work through something here that is nostalgic to you. Right, let's have a look at what's going on. We have got you, career. So career for Capricorn. Making a decision or action, so you're not sure which way to go. Regarding something that is stable, something that gives you legacy, longevity. Do you know how it feels to me? It feels like there's a decision that you need to make and you need to know your worth, or you are gaining that momentum of knowing your worth over it. You could have a couple of opportunities out there. You might not even realise you've got a couple of opportunities, but we've got 2 of ones. There's a decision in the world, so there's a decision in what you want to do to go towards your world, your fulfillment. There is a navigation of that Knight of Swords, and I love that energy. It's like fierce determination to get something done. And then we've got the King of Pentacles, which is you, feeling very stable. Well, maybe not as stable as you could be, but you sort of like knowing knowing your worth on stuff. So you're holding your vision maybe on your stability, legacy, longevity, and you're taking action on something. Or you could be waiting for communication, and that does come in. So it helps you make a decision that you've been sort of worthy of, if that makes sense. You've put your boundary up, or there could be some defenses around it as well with other people. That looks amazing, Capricorn. So it looks like that decision's now getting an Ace of Wands, and there's a judgment, there's a reconciliation. Again, there's a High Priestess, there's a signs and synchronicities. You're knowing what you need to do. You're in that High Priestess mode already. Look, whatever decision this is, you could have a decision between two situations. You've been waiting on something in terms of your career. Well, it's coming, because you drop... All she needs to do is drop a wand, and she's got the world and that wand, and that is exactly what's happening for you in the conclusions in the future of December, with a reconciliation or renewal of energy for yourself, Capricorn. You could be waiting for some communication, and it comes forward. So that looks really good. In the meantime, there's something about you healing and processing your feelings. I'm just going to say, it could be something completely different. Let's have a look at your relationships, your love life. There's a collaboration, there's building, there's restoring. It could also be that there has been a tower and you're trying to rebuild, or someone wants to rebuild after a tower. I don't know yet, we haven't got the tower, but let's have a look. Could be a starting point as well. So this could be something new that you're working up to, you're collaborating in terms of a relationship. There's healing here. There's also lovers, so there's a line into love and healing love of some kind. There's a Queen of Wands, so it could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, but it could be something that you're feeling really passionate about, really excited about. There is a healing of love. So I don't know if there's been a re-collaboration after a tower, or some justice that's come back around in terms of something that's been out overwhelming a little bit, back and forth. Kind of picking up that this is a new roadie, or this is something that needed to be nurtured, or something that needs to heal, because we've got the Four of Swords here with the Justice. So it could be Libra, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But we've got a collaboration or working with someone to heal a situation. This could be someone wanting to do that with you, obviously. Yes. And we've got that healing here and process your feelings. So it kind of makes sense. It's in your relationship sector. There's the Devil. So that's you trying to process, maybe. Trying to ground and root yourself. And grow, birth, and nurture it. So it is definitely something about nurturing a situation, growing a situation, birthing a situation. And there's some toxicity in that. Or there is some, like, you trying to ground and root yourself, because that in your energy is your card. It is about Capricorn's grounding and rooting. So, yeah, it could be a lot to do with what you're trying to do in this relationship, or the relationship around you that someone's obsessing about growing, birthing, and nurturing with you. Right, what is hidden? There is a King of Pentacles. Lost sorrow. This is like feeling depleted, left out in the cold in terms of stability. There is a King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is an emotional instability that someone wants to stabilize. There is wounds here. So the wounds is about stability, but it's also about emotion. Now, this is about someone capable. So this could be a master already. We've got the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So this is something solid. But there has been some insecurity or depletion in that situation. And this person's mastered their emotion and wants to emotionally stabilize the situation, maybe. We've also got a lot of wounds or exhaustion to it as well. So it's like we keep fighting, we keep fighting, we keep fighting. But King says there's a mastery over that. There's stability that is here that this person wants to give out. Don't forget, there's a bit of insecurity here because we've got the Five of Pentacles. But that insecurity could be really what's driving someone to more secure energy. Let's find out. Let's see. Could have been a real depletion in a connection, a relationship, and it needed that time to, ground itself, possibly. We've got a Fool, a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. We've also got the Hermit, so Virgo energy. There's been lessons learned. There's been solo work. There's been sort of, shadow work that's been done. There's been a lot of maybe trapped energy that has been, someone's needed to take time to themselves, maybe you, maybe someone else. And now there's an opportunity for a new beginning, taking a leap of faith, feeling brand new, or even just, trying to forget about things and move forward, take a leap of faith on things. This is what someone wants to do, or maybe you want to do in a situation that you've mastered over the course of whenever.